Hey, and thanks for choosing to watch this video guide on assembling the aluminum extrusion to PVC connection. This is a step-by-step guide on that. Also includes notes for proper use in the hole placement jig and other patent pending parts. And we'll have a link in description for those. And also some disclaimers for liability and uh, age restrictions and such. So 18 years and old, parental guidance and supervision. This is not designed for young children. By manufacturing and using, you agree to claim full responsibility and liability for all actions, effects that occur during the manufacture and use, and use only parts in instances when and where you are confident of their quality. Feel free to also pause at any time if you want to read through more thoroughly. Right, notes on the hole placement jig. If the PVC connection that you're using has a feature similar to the one illustrated in the image with the green circle there, um, the blue star has a feature cylindrical protrudes from the connection. Um, it will obscure proper use of the jig if it's not placed outwards. And you see the image with the red X, that's the no-go with the feature trying to fit into the jig. It does not work. So ensure that it's fitting like it is in the image with the green circle. And also, the jig itself is not a stable platform. So just at the moment anyway, but just use it to mark the placement of the hole and then drill the hole on a more stable surface. And so one hole should be drilled at a time instead of trying to drill all the way through. It it won't be as accurate if you attempt to drill all the way through. More accurate to be one at a time. And the assembly instructions for the connector. Uh, if you're going to use the full-size slot nuts, they should be placed into the extrusion segment prior to the assembly. Because you just won't be able to once it's assembled. You can use the quick slot nuts. They're tricky to maneuver. Uh, I've come up with a method. I don't know if there's a video on how to use those things. If there isn't, I'll go ahead and make a video. They can be kind of tricky, uh, but patience is a must, and you'll get there. Um, and when you the segments of extrusion that you're using, the center hole needs to be tapped to 5N or and to whatever length of screw that you'll be using. And for our parts list, you'll need a 5M button head screws. Oh, I didn't put the quantity there, but at least 8. And quite honestly, uh, who knows? It doesn't really, however many you'll need. Uh, Once you start using it as for mods and things. Uh, and then to secure the PVC side, you'll need 4 times 4M by 40mm screws. And you'll need 8 washers and 8 4M nuts. And then you'll divide those evenly into 4 sets. And then the nuts that you'll be using to secure it, one of them will serve as a lock nut to prevent any unwanted uh, part failures and such. Anyways, and then however many V or T slots you need, um, minimum 8 to secure this. So 8 to 12, really good to have. 8, 12, anyway. Adapter assembly instructions. Okay, so you'll assemble the ends, right? Okay, so the ends here, you'll take one side, whichever. Uh, I always do the shorter ends here, and you secure them with the 5-end button head screw through that tapped hole, and you repeat that on both sides of the segment, and then you'll do that 2 times to make 2 ends, just like the image on the very bottom there. It says make 2 ends. So in the end, you need 2 that look like that. And then you'll take your end, and then you'll slide that over your other 2 segments, and then you'll have an image, or like a frame. You'll have a frame set up like the image there on the bottom right side. Um, and then once you're all set up with your frame structure, then you'll secure it all together with your M5 screws on the end there. Um, and then also you'll utilize the uh, additional securing holes to put your 5Ms into the T or V slot nuts. Oh my goodness gracious, there's so much. My brain is trying to cramp up here. Okay, so that's that. So just put all the 5M screws into the adapter where you need to put them, and you're good to go. Then the next, you'll put the PVC connector onto the cylindrical side, and then you'll use those uh, 4M by 40mm screws, washers, and nuts to put them together. Um, and the PVC connector with the whole array uh, design the way that it is, you can rotate the PVC connector in 45-degree increments, so it can be arranged however you find necessary. And then any of the 3/4 inch size PVC connectors will fit onto that cylindrical side. So I just have an additional image there. It's showing how just another configuration. It could be used maybe as electrical junction or data collecting sensor, I would imagine. And then that was that. Some other patents pending they got going on. I'll have a link in the description when they'll be available, which will hopefully be pretty soon. And thank you for your time and take care.